Why don't you lighten the mood for us while we're here then?
I'll see what I can do.
Here?
It's here?
Yes. All the energy flowing through the wedge comes together and collects here.
Is that thing a Zoogle? Holy crap, it's huge!
A central core and a guardian?
Once we beat that thing, it'll stop the wedge from taking in any more astral energy, right?
It seems we're in for a fight regardless.
Here it comes. Stay sharp, everyone!
Is there no end to what the Renans can cook up?
I don't know if that's machine or what, but I do know it's pissing me off!
Watch yourself. There is no knowing what it is capable of.
Any other wisdom you want to pass along? Armor won't save you!
In here! It's more for the stockpile!
Eternal devastation!
Turn the malevolent! Magic is them!
Dragon Swarm!
Prepare to be seized! One more time!
Take
Watch
this!
and dance in the wind! Air thrust! Gemini Aqua!
Far enough!
Devastation!
Annihilation!
Dragon
All
Shadow!
disasters made one!
Clever
Radiant
Dragon Swarm!
security!
Eagle Assault!
Here I come!
Here!
Your form! This one's all
Here I
mine!
go!
Not today!
Field! Sweet dreams!
Here I
You
come!
fight better at a distance. The further away, the better. You and I both.
You're mine! You're finished! Devastation!
Illuminate the dark!
You're mine! It's over!
Confiscated!
Here I come! It's over!
Charge, Maleficent!
No further!
Talon Hurricane!
You may be strong, but I'll never back down!
Security!
I'm on a
It's
roll
over!
now!
Whirlwind devastation!
Swallow dance!
Here I come! You're finished!
Whirlwind
The flame inside me yearns to be let free!
Air flame! Light astral
You're mine!
energy!
You're finished! Devastation!
Whirlwind snap!
Illuminate the
Anything in
dark!
order is all mine!
You're finished! Burn! We've turned the tables on him.
There are still more left.
Right. No time to hold back. Okay. Here I go.
I'm sorry to be involved.
We've all got enough.
Now we're never. Yes, ma'am.
No further.
Talon Storm!
Here I come. You're mine. It's over.
Dance in the
devastation! Dragon
Hold on,
Force!
here's a healing arc! Here I come!
Now I can let loose! Here I go! This one's all mine!
Dance in the wind! Grab the
Here I come!
I can handle it.
Far enough! Illuminate the dark! Magic is there!
You're mine!
Radiant
Devastation!
Here I go!
Prepare to be sealed! I'm not done!
In a bind?
This one's mine! Dance in the wind!
You're mine!
Devastation!
Rip and tear!
Healing circle!
You're mine!
Dance in the wind!
So much for sitting this fight out.
That wouldn't be a complaint, I think.
Nope, that is
Lunarondo! Lunarondo! Here I come! Devastation!
Feel.
Swallow dance!
The enemy wields arts too.
You'll soon see about that!
You're finished! Devastation!
Dragon Shell!
Lunarondo!
Handle it.
You're mine! Devastation! Lunarondo!
Confiscated!
Far enough.
Here, wrought in pain.
Illuminate the dark!
This will karma!
Glimmer! I'm out of ammo!
Take this! Lunarondo! Devastation!
No
further.
Devastation!
Devastation! It's over!
Amazing.
If it's in the sky, it's mine!
Do it! Chisara! Commander of Heaven! Phoenix Cyclone! Is it over? What the hell is going on?
It's too dangerous. Stay back.
You okay?
Hey, are you crying?
I'm not the only one.
I heard it. Whatever it was, I heard it.
As did I. I'm not sure I'd call it a voice, but it was there. What in the world just happened?
That was Dana's astral energy we just encountered. And I think what we heard might have been its voice?
You're saying astral energy has a mind of its own?
I haven't the slightest idea. But do you remember what happened when we fought Balsef back in Calaglia?
You mean when that fire monster came out of the spirit vessel?
Exactly. There was such a huge overflow of astral energy, it caused a monster to spawn and take physical form. Maybe the same thing happened here, just with way more astral energy and a bigger monster.
Does that mean if you gather enough astral energy, it can become sentient or take a physical form?
That's what I'm guessing, but it's just speculation. Master cores are able to hold a lot more energy than a spirit vessel, but we still haven't seen anything like that happen in our dealings with them.
That being said, there may be a mechanism of sorts inside Master Cores and spirit vessels that prevent such reactions.
That fire monster. I remember how it only appeared after Balsef's spirit vessel broke.
Then the reason Rinwell was able to sense all that astral energy earlier must have been because it was too much for that Zoogle to contain by itself.
So, then where do you think the Zoogle went? All that energy and poof, it's gone. The Zoogle with it. Doesn't that sound weird to anyone?
Indeed it does. However, in order for us to move our hypothesis forward, we will need to gather more evidence first. On that note, how are you holding up, Rinwell?
I just can't work out why. Why the voice reached out to me first.
Rinwell?
I can't help but wonder if it's because of my heritage that I was the one to hear it. Sorry. That's a strange thing to think, isn't it? Anyway, we should get going, right? We need to make sure the energy flow has actually stopped.
Are we gonna have to take this winding path all the way back down, too?
Yeah, but if anything, it should be easier than the climb up.
Really? Well then.
Actually, I've heard it's easier to develop muscle aches when going down.
Seriously? Everything all right? You kinda looked like you wanted to get something off your chest.
Huh? Oh,
Or not, you know, whatever.
yeah. You know...
Yeah?
Sorry, never mind. Just forget it.
You want to try being a little less cryptic, maybe? All right, jeez. Sorry for taking an interest.
Stop it! It's okay, Hootle! Sorry. I guess I still don't really know how to put it into words.
Nah, that's fine. No rush. It might help you to talk about it, though.
I'll keep that in mind. And thanks.
An opponent like this should be easy.
Denied!
The flame inside me yearns to be let free. Eternal devastation! Here I come! Dragon!
In a bind?
I'm blocking! I'm on!
Hold on to your art.
Eternal
Here I come.
devastation!
I really owe you one.
Dragon form! Hold nothing back! Crush! Eternal devastation!
One more breaking cascade.
Now I'm in the groove! Eternal devastation! Crush! The flame inside me yearns to be let free! Devastation!
More laser.
away!
Alright, it's showtime!
In a bind?
It's over! Lunarongo!
Sleep now!
Why'd you heal me?
To stop you dying?
I never
right.
miss! Raging storm!
Now you see what I can watch
The
this!
flame inside me!
Annihilation!
You picked the wrong fight!
Radiant Power Strike!
Eternal devastation!
I'll heal the wall!
I'll finish you
Eternal devastation!
Should have met
Here I
with
go!
me!
I owe you all this!
Illuminate the
Need to on a roll now!
Not in your dreams!
You're mine!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Radiant Pierce!
Watch this!
Crush his soul! You picked the wrong fight!
Now or never! No further!
Healing to the wind! Feel!
Looks like you came to my rescue again.
You need to be careful. With the blazing sword and with the
Number one
thorns.
safety!
Dragon Swarm!
Storm!
You're mine!
Hear it now!
Eternal devastation!
That's enough!
Mega Ray!
I'm ready! Not far enough!
Eternal devastation!
Do it!
Hey, Transform! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Glacial Spear! Pierce evil!
Do it!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
I've been doing really great lately.
Right, here goes! Ignite!
Annihilation! I never miss!
You're mine! You're finished! Eternal devastation!
Whatever you do, just stay away from the spore!
Prepare to be sealed! Can't get out of this!
By the power of water!
Eternal devastation!
Go back to your art! Here I come!
Prepare to be sealed!
Dance in the wind!
It's up!
Sleep now!
Dragon Swarm! It's time! Dragon Swarm!
An astral art?
That's my cue!
Eat dirt! Now, shut him down!
Pieces! Attack time!
No escape! Crush!
Dance in the wind! Now!
Totally! In an instant! Impact Frost!
Here, let me have it!
Watch this!
Eternal devastation!
Alright, it's showtime! Hey, drink the water!
It's over!
I'll run you through!
Eternal devastation!
Illuminate the soul! Come forth, holy glimmer!
Crush!
Far enough!
Take
Holy
this!
land!
I'll finish you here and now!
Now I can let loose!
Do it!
Eternal devastation! Remove!
Astral energy! You sure showed them.
All in a day's work. Right, here goes! This one's all mine!
Eat this!
Burn it out!
I can shatter any steel!
Now or never! No further!
Raging
It's
storm!
over!
Freeze! Look at the still!
Sion, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done!
You picked the wrong fight!
Do it!
Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade! See that?
That training's paying off! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Thank goodness we won.
I won't forgive you!
Raging cascade!
I'm not done! It's
Lunar corruption!
Finish!
Dance to Gemini Aqua! Air thrust!
This one's gonna be tough!
Illuminate the door!
Come one, come on!
Lunar relay!
What's this?
Lead the enemy's arc! Fierce evil!
Consider
The sky is mine!
I'm not done! The flame inside me yearns to be let
Here's the
free!
healing arc!
Now you see what I can
Here I come! It's over!
Lunar corruption!
Throw it more! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
See that?
That training's paying off!
Lunar corruption!
Devastation!
Eagle of soul! Water!
Lunar Rongo! Here I come! First Dragon Swarm!
Oh, it's you!
There's more where that came from.
No choice! Here I come!
Fierce evil!
Eternal devastation!
Raging blade!
I'll finish you here and now!
Burn it
Lunar
down!
healing arc! Lightning death!
Thanks, Shio.
Be careful not to overdo it.
I'm sorry.
Do it! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Lightning! Water after
Eternal devastation!
Portal!
Whirlwind now!
Now!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
With this, I can become even stronger.
It looks like that beam of light has stopped.
Then is it safe to say we've avoided oblivion for the time being?
I can still sense a faint glimmer of energy, though. It hasn't completely dispersed.
You can tell? Rinwell, your senses seem a lot sharper than before, don't they?
And you said you heard that voice, right?
I guess. Maybe. I don't know. I don't feel bad, though.
If trace amounts, however small, do remain, then it leaves us no choice. We must destroy the entire structure.
What do you suggest? We bring it down piece by piece?
Once that's done, what do we do then?
We go to Lenegus. Even if we could destroy the whole wedge like he suggested, it'd only buy us time. The fact they sent this thing down tells me they're not giving up this planet without a fight.
There's also the matter of the Renis Alma. Its circumstances still have yet to be truly resolved.
But how do we even get to Lenegus?
What if we hotwire one of their starships? There's gotta be one on the planet somewhere, right?
Starships are only seen on Dana at the start and end of the Crown Contest. Otherwise, they remain on Lenegus. Believe it or not, we Renans down here aren't quite as free to come and go as one might think.
Great. Well, I'm out of ideas then. We definitely don't have the tech to build a starship. And even if we found a Renan who'd help, who knows how long that'd take.
Yeah. Waiting for a starship to come down from Lenegus would probably be quicker than that.
Wait. Alphen, when you came down from Lenegus, it had to have been in a starship of your own, right?
Right. Oh, of course.
You can't be serious. That was 300 years ago. There's no way it's still gonna work.
But Alphen didn't wake up until a few years ago. That means it had to have still been functioning that whole time to keep his body preserved.
Indeed. You wouldn't happen to remember where you landed, would you?
My memories around where I parked are still a little hazy, but I do know that I woke up in Calaglia, so chances are it's still in the area. At least it's a place to start. Luckily, that realm's my old stomping ground, so I should be able to get us some help finding her.
This is it.
Yeah, as long as Lenegus stands there, there's no avoiding it.
So what's this help in Calaglia you're planning to enlist?
My buddy Nath. If anyone there knows something, I figure it's him. But first, we need to catch a boat and get back to the mainland. Our first port of call is Ulzebek.
Back where you first started out.
Yeah, along with my dad.
You okay? You don't look so good.
I think I'm just a little seasick, that's all.
Liar.
Huh?
You heard me. You've never been good at hiding your emotions, Shion.
Excuse me? Just what do you... No. You're right. I'm sorry.
Is it about Alphen?
No. Not just him.
Something you can't talk about?
Rinwell, I'm not like the rest of you.
Of course you are! No, I'm serious. Back when we first met, I think maybe then I did think we were different. But now I know that isn't true. You and I are the same, Shion. We're alike in more ways than you know. If any of us is different, it's me. I'm a Danon who can use magic. I may be the last. My family and I have been living in hiding as long as I can remember.
Everyone has their own pain that can be hard for other people to understand. I saw the two of you talking and thought you could use a third wheel. So, here I am. Sorry.
If anyone's the odd one out here, it's me. Believe me, you don't want to listen to my problems.
Want me to go?
I didn't say that.
I get that you must have a lot circling around that head of yours. And that's okay. Whatever's worrying you right now, you're allowed to worry about it. And you don't have to talk about it if you don't want to. I know I'm not a Renin like you, or a mage like Rinwell. I'm not a sovereign, maiden, or lord. I'm just a Danon who used to be a slave. But regardless of all that, I'm here for you, Shion.
That goes for me too. We all want to be there for you. Me and Hootle and even the boys. I promise. I mean, that is what friends are supposed to do, right?
I said this to Alphen, and now I'll say it to you. You're not alone in this.
Thank you. Rinwell. Kisara.
And right on cue, I think I should make my way back and lie down for a bit. My battle with this ship continues.
Yeah, I better head back too. We wouldn't want the guys thinking they're in charge. Can you imagine Law at the helm? Who knows what kind of trouble we'd get into?
Still, if that's true, then it's all the more reason I have to do this.
I think it's safe to rest here now. All right, something is definitely up with Shion.
Yeah, something big by the looks of it. I've never seen her so serious.
So, do you think we should say something to Alphen then?
I was wondering the same thing myself, but then it occurred to me. Whatever this thing on her mind is, it's probably the last thing in the world she wants people to know about. If she's trying this hard to keep it secret, then it's not really our place to go telling people before she's ready.
Yeah.
I can't tell them. There's just no way I could, right? What am I supposed to do?
Looks like we made it here in one piece.
a good amount of info on her.
Hell yeah! There's no way you can complain about how this tastes!
Kisara, let's talk for a bit. Thinking some more about how to realize your ideals?
No. Actually, I've been trying not to obsess about it as much as before. I find when I think too much about my ideals, I get hung up on the reality of things and lose sight of what's really important. I know what it's like to go hungry, to lose your family. That should be reason enough to fight for a better society, so nobody else has to. Sorry about that.
Even thinking about things will make you hungry after a while. You wait here. I'll go whip something up for you.
Thanks for the food.
What's so funny?
Nothing. Just impressed at how good of a cook you've become.
Well, we've been on this journey for a while now, so I've had more than a few opportunities to hone my skills.
Yeah, and now I have a good meal in me. There's a simple kind of happiness that comes with that, you know? One that's more powerful and convincing than complicated logic can be.
That reminds me of something Law said, about how talking too much doesn't put food in people's stomachs.
That sounds like Law. But it's true nonetheless. When you get down to it, all you really need is enough food to keep you full and to be surrounded by people you love. Everything else comes second.
Speaking of people you love, I haven't heard you talk about Miguel much lately.
Wow, okay. Way to make me feel like the worst sister ever. But you're right, I haven't. If I'm honest, I think it's because I finally found other people I love just as much. Whatever kind of society we end up having after this, it needs to be a place where I know you all can be happy. That's my starting point for now. Don't worry. Once I finish folding these clothes, I'll go to sleep. Let's stay safe today.
Have you guys checked your equipment lately?
We seem to have come across something a little unusual.
You're finished!
Now you are in It's a duel of the arts!
Pesky airborne scoundrels!
Sounds like a job for yours truly.
The heavens must be smiling.
Yikes! Don't make eye contact with it! It's on!
Come and face me!
I'll smash you!
They may let you go, but they're vicious!
No further! I'm just getting started!
The flashing parts are weak points!
Dragon Swarm!
I can handle it!
Eat it up!
Hear me! Flame of fury! Here goes!
Take this!
Not on my watch!
Not today!
So much for sitting this fight out.
That wouldn't be a complaint, I hear.
No, that is silly.
All yours, Kisara!
Now! Here I come!
Take this!
Illuminate the dark!
Eat this!
Dragon Swarm!
Ready and raring! Dragon Shout!
Here I come!
Flame of fury!
Eternal devastation! I'm not done!
I can do this all day! Eat this!
Devastation!
Leave the charge on me!
Dragon Swarm!
Looks like you came to my rescue again.
We need to be careful. With the blazing sword, all will perform.
Shia.
If it's in the sky, it's mine!
Dragon Swarm! Dragon Shout!
Raging sword! Nice law!
Amazing.
All the love!
Hey, I'm here too, you know!
Eagle Dive!
The flames will roar!
Eternal devastation!
Here's a
I can do
healing
this all day! That's fun!
Leave the enemy's arc to me!
No complaints here!
Lunar corruption!
Dragon Shout!
Smash you!
Yours to be let free! Burn in hell! Talon Hurricane! Crush! Rip and tear!
It's weakened!
Dragon Swarm! This ends now! Now or never!
There you go! Don't...
In an instant! Impact Block! Here I come! Dragon Swarm!
No further!
Talon Hurricane!
That's fun!
Why'd you heal me?
To stop me dying?
I'm out of ammo! All disasters made one! Come forth!
Dragon Shout!
Purity!
Take this! Dragon Swarm!
Sleep now!
Crush!
The enemy is going all out!
I can carve through armor!
If it's in the sky, thanks for the healing.
Watch yourself, okay?
Yeah, you too.
You're mine! Eagle Assault!
Take this! Oh, now
Dragon Swarm!
Glacial Spear.
Eat
Where's
this!
evil? Confiscated.
You're mine!
Freeze Lancer.
Dragon Swarm!
Dragon Waterfall.
Eternal devastation!
Reflection.
I'm not
far enough!
We've got him on the run!
Don't get caught.
Right. Still anyone's fight. Crush!
You must
Eternal devastation!
You get the dead. You'll be getting sleep tonight.
Dragon Swarm!
Now you see what I can do! All
Tucked
good
away.
things come to an end in a vine.
All disasters made one.
Eternal
Come forth
devastation!
and heal its purity. Radiant Fire. One more time.
All fitting me
Burn it down! Burn in hell! Now, while it's reeling!
Take it down!
Here I come! Eternal devastation!
Now!
Kisara! Commander of Heaven! Phoenix Cyclone!
Check out these biceps. Pretty glorious, right?
Why are guys so obsessed with their muscles?
Because these puppies have yet to let me down.
I won't forgive you!
All disasters made one. You got company.
We've turned the tables on them.
There are still more airborne deep. My specialty.
Where are you going?
We got flyers!
I've got Eon! Let him astral energy! Full throttle! Go!
Those astral arts of yours are pretty impressive.
Thanks! You're full of surprises yourself.
We've reached our destination.
Sure.
Right!
Hey!
Yeah.
We finally made it.
I hear a voice. Somebody's asking for help.
Wow! Thank you. Great!
Yeah.
Wow.
I wish I could get an examination.
Well, if you say so. Let me see, yes, you're in well, all right?
If only your brain could keep up with your mouth.
All right.
We've reached our destination.
About time we call it a...
This is perfect! I'll have everybody's mouths watering when they see this.
Rinwell, mind if we chat a little?
Night, everyone. I want to go back to bed.
I always loved the sound of hammers banging away.
Seriously?
Here we go!
Aw.
Good grief.
Remind me again why we're all getting soaking wet just to find some fishing hole? Oh,
Some things are better left unquestioned.
I have a bad feeling about this.
In a bind?
Dragon Steel!
Hear my call!
Damn it!
These things really get on my nerves.
Burn in hell! Go away! We got flyers!
I got it!
Carve
Let 'em
through
march
one
in
of
there.
them.
Lightning
Dragon!
strike!
All yours! Blue escape!
Illuminate the
Eternal
sky!
devastation!
Holy Hear my call!
What's this? Strike!
Lightning strike!
Dragon Swarm!
Raging cascade!
Take it!
We barely managed to turn that battle.
You don't need to stop. This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! With your flames and my technique,
We're stronger together than we are apart. I have a bad feeling about this.
leave the charges! This isn't looking good! Eternal devastation!
You're all full of pain. In a bind?
Lightning Lord!
Eternal devastation!
Art expert, coming
Thoroughly! In an instant! Impact block! Not a
Feeling
chance!
my own
Devastation!
I don't know what I'd do without you.
Eternal
Perhaps
devastation!
now isn't the time?
I really don't.
Frozen Wind! This one's mine!
Dragon Swarm!
I can carve through armor!
Here I come! First strike! Dragon Swarm!
Dragon
Eternal
Raging
devastation! Ignite!
In here!
Crush!
Astral energy!
Say no more! Got it!
Well done!
Take this!
Here!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade! Onward and upward.
Man, I hope I live long enough to regret this.
Now I can let loose! First strike!
Water, hear my call! Fall into the
You're mine! Eternal devastation!
Here's Evil! Freeze Blazer!
Denied!
Crush!
Here, let me help! First aid!
So much for sitting this fight out.
That wouldn't be a complaint, I hear.
Nope, that'd be silly.
Eternal
Into the
devastation!
shadows! Silver Shield! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! That's some power you wield.
You're the one who did the heavy lifting. Maybe it's time I try on something new.
What's this thing?
Huh? Well...
Huh?
Yeah.
I can't...
Huh?
Got it.
Thank...
Hey, Alphen. You mind if we take a bit of a detour?
It's fine by me, but what for?
Rinwell says there's a phantom flower that grows around here. We want to look for it. It won't... take long. Promise.
A flower, huh? All right, let's take a look. Look out!
What the hell is that? Hey! You want a piece of me?
Stay calm, Law. It's coming for us.
You just had to make things difficult for us, didn't you?
What are you muttering about? Focus or you'll get hurt.
Don't worry. I'll have this wrapped up in a flash.
I'm not done!
Eat this!
The flashing part's their weak point.
I'll stop its charge!
Thanks,
I
Kisara.
don't know what I'd do without you.
No further!
Perhaps now isn't the time?
I really
Mind
don't.
if I do?
Let
Let the marksman handle this.
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Tempest corruption!
Watch this!
Power of water!
Take this!
Annihilation!
This one's all mine! Burn in hell!
Amazing.
Dragon Swarm!
Arctic waterfall!
Dragon Swarm!
Fury blaster!
Dragon
Dance
Swarm!
in the wind!
Hurricane!
Air thrust! Annihilate!
I'll smash you!
By the power of
Denied!
Annihilation!
You're mine!
Raging
Take this!
cascade into the
Struck!
shadows!
Crumble!
Dragon Swarm!
Great.
Arctic waterfall!
Dust to dust!
Dragon Swarm!
That's spot!
Eternal Devastation!
There you go!
Dragon
Feel like
Swarm!
me again!
I'm not done!
Eagle Dot! Not my place!
Stay away from my friend! Burn in hell! You're mine!
Damn it!
Dragon Swarm! Eternal
Inspiration!
Devastation!
I could do this all day!
I never miss!
First strike!
Still
Take
got some
this!
fight left in me.
In a bind? They've got me in their
No
sights.
escape!
Razor Cyclone!
Let's Rinwell! Demons descend! Flashing Fang!
Take this!
What did I tell you? Don't get in our way!
Illuminate the
Dragon Swarm!
Glimmer Dragon!
Lunar corruption!
Let's tear them up! Showtime! I can carve through
I'm
armor!
nearly done for.
It's on!
What the? Flames?
Watch out! It's changing its attack!
Dragon Swarm!
Away!
Now or never. Take this! You're mine! You'll pay for that!
I've let you all down.
Inspiration! Eternal devastation!
One more.
Feel the Eternal devastation!
I've let you all down.
What's that? Magic is am! Seal! Dance in the wind! Sleep now. Let's get you all tucked away.
Ready to go!
Magic!
Far enough!
Seal! Dad?
Looks like we made it here in one piece.
I think Hoodle senses... Little help!
Well then, I should probably think about tonight's menu.
Look, Hoodle! One of your... Out of our way!
Take this! Nice!
The heavens must be smiling.
Think we can take that thing?
Nope.
Ow! You're mine! I'll smash you! Crush!
Not on my watch! This one's mine! I think I'll pass on the handshake.
Take this! Now!
Aim
for the weak spot!
Let's get your hands away! Far beyond the darkest radiance! I call it into the flame!
Challenge form! It's on! Burn in hell! Dragon form!
Here, let me help.
Eternal devastation!
It looks like you got this one covered! Air thrust! Both radiant blow in the wind!
Denied!
Air thrust!
You're mine!
Here I go! Crazy!
You're mine!
Crumble!
No further!
Arts required! Take this!
Eternal devastation!
I'm all stuffed up!
Struck! This one's all mine! Ignite! Dragon form! Here I come!
Amazing.
Dragon form!
Sleep now! I'm all
Take
stuffed
this!
up!
I'm not done!
Annihilation! Tempting!
Can't move! There!
I'll bring you back to
Take this!
Not on my watch!
Quiver flash!
In a bind?
I'll heal you all!
Eternal devastation!
Dance in the wind! This one's mine!
Take this!
I never
I
miss!
feel like me again. Now you see what I can do.
Here I come!
Magic is there!
Dragon
I
form!
think it does it.
Freeze Lancer!
No escape! Eternal devastation! Ready to go! Far enough!
Better if you don't get up.
I'll finish you here now! You picked the wrong fight! Crumble! Take this!
One more time!
It's time!
Flame of fury!
Take this! I'll finish you here now!
One astral illuminate the
Break it! You're mine!
Holy...
Talon Hurricane! Eagle Fly!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Here, let me help.
Take this! Dragon Swarm! Eternal Devastation! Dragon Swarm! Now I'm in the
The
groove!
enemy is going all out! Here's it! Enemies incoming!
Run you through! Then we'll take them down!
They're surrounding us!
You require a hand?
Into the shadows!
Can't get out of this!
I'll stop its charge.
Thanks, Kisara!
Eat dirt!
Leave the chargers to me.
Tear you apart!
Talon
Talon Hurricane! Here I come! Eagle Fly! Crush! I'll finish you here and now! Oh, you are gonna pay for that!
Is this it?
That did it! Inspiration! Time for one more! Here I come! First strike! Take this! Rolling no smash! Further! Take Eternal Devastation! Now I'm in the groove!
Thanks, Gianna.
Be careful not to overdo it.
I'm sorry.
That move!
Here comes the big one! Now I'm in the I'd let you all down.
We've taken too much damage! Nope! We're playing nice! A new leader? Where are you going?
I hope this thing is
I'll bring you back from death to bin!
Try harder! Dragon Swarm!
I'll bring you back from death to bin!
Talon Hurricane! Rip and tear!
Resuscitation!
Back to
I've still got some fight left in me!
Rip and tear!
No, it won't end like this!
You pay for that! What a In a bind?
I can't
Try harder!
Sorry!
Super Swallow Dead! Burn! This should do it! Here and now! Try harder! Rip and tear!
That's been a smart...
Dragon Swarm!
Healing sword! Dance in the wind!
Eat this!
Looks like you came to my rescue again.
You need to be careful. With the blazing sword, and with my thorns.
Bring you back from death to bin! I'll bring you back from death to bin!
Dragon Swarm!
My astral energy!
Far enough! Not done yet!
I'll heal you all!
Crush! I'm on it!
Illuminate the
Talon
dark
Hurricane! Dragon Swarm! The finishing blow!
You'll need to beat me to it, kid.
I'll take on that challenge!
Searing flame!
Try harder!
Hear me! Flame of
Flame
the
inside me! Yours to be let free! Take this! Devastation!
Where are you going?
Oh, now you're talking!
Come forward! Healing art! Holy land!
Eternal Devastation! Try harder!
Lightning! Still
Eternal Devastation! Away! There!
Annihilation! Hear me! I can handle it! Waterfall!
Eat this!
Free Talon Hurricane! In the wind! The enemy is going all out!
Great! No further! Here comes something big!
Try to dodge!
You picked the wrong fight! Anything in armor is come on!
Blah, blah, blah.
I'm on a roll now!
There you go!
Get here!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Hey, anyone else think this might be a touch too dangerous?
Ridwell's right. We should fall back to regroup and try again later.
Ah, Calaglia. Feels like it's been ages.
And wasn't Zephyr with us too?
Dad.
Hey, chin up. This is your hometown.
You can never be too prepared.
Everyone around here looks so much happier than they used to.
I'll say, it feels like an entirely different place. I suppose it's had time to adjust to its newfound freedom.
Zephyr would have been so happy to see this.
Yeah, he really would have. Especially if he knew Law was... Law? Something bothering you, Law?
Nah, I'll be fine. It's just, you know.
It still weighs on you, doesn't it? Running away back then.
I abandoned my home. Then when I finally come back, it's been liberated. What's important is that it's free. I get that, I do. I just... I should have been here.
This looks perfect. Guaranteed to hit the spot.
Yeah! What?
Right. Afraid not.
Right.
Yeah!
Just one thing after another, and it all falls on my head to...
Hey, Nath.
What? Can't you see I'm... Alphen?
Looks like you have your hands full.
As much as ever. As if I wasn't busy enough putting down the last remnants of Renan rule, I'm up to my ears in Danan disputes. And then, to top it all off, that thing had to come crashing down from out of the sky.
Pretty sure we've heard this somewhere before.
But enough about my problems. What can I help you with?
Yeah, we're looking for an old Renan starship. You wouldn't happen to know any around these parts, would you?
A starship? What do you need one of those for?
To get to Lenegis.
Lenegis? Are you out of your damn mind?
Believe it or not, it wouldn't be the craziest thing we've done recently.
Well, I believe it. Well, either way, I'm afraid I haven't heard anything about a starship.
Then do you have any historical records by chance?
Sure, we've got stacks of old records.
Mind if we take a look at them?
Yeah, okay.
Thanks, Nath.
I read through all of the records, but I only found a single line that might point to what we're looking for. It mentions a rock that shot across the sky and landed past the mountains. The event was recorded just before the first Renan invasion.
And you think that might be the starship?
I don't know. There was nothing else in the records that came even close. It looked like it was someplace called Berg, but maybe I'm reading it wrong.
Berg?
That ring any bells for you?
Yeah, that's one of the biggest volcanoes in Calaglia. I was just there recently, investigating a report of a meteor someone saw.
Another meteor in the same area? Really?
I wonder if it could have been one of those lights that shot out of the wedge.
All the more reason to check it out. Can you tell us how to get there?
The old Zion mine is up that way. One of the veins we abandoned connects to the volcano. Go ahead and use that. But you should be careful.
Huh?
I don't know if it has anything to do with the meteor, but there's a giant Zoogle running riot in there. Never seen anything like it.
A Zoogle, huh?
Well, I turned back as soon as I caught sight of the thing, so I can't tell you much more. Just be real careful if you head out that way. All right.
I get...
Right.
I didn't like the sound of that monster Nath was talking about one bit.
Well, we have to press on. We're going through Zion Mine to Berg Volcano. Let's move.
Everything okay with Hootle, Rinwell? He seems kinda out of spirits.
It must be the heat getting to him. We don't get these kind of temperatures back in Cislodia.
Galaglians born and raised here struggle with it too, so it's no surprise.
Aha! So that's why his plumage is so white. He was born in a winter wonderland.
Actually, Danan owls absorb the astral energy of whatever land they're raised in. Where they're born doesn't affect their appearance at all. But that's not why he's white. The real reason is that he's still just a baby. Whew!
You mean their plumage changes color depending on where they grow up? Weird.
And with all this traveling we've been doing, it wouldn't surprise me if his wings ended up looking like a colorful painting.
I think he suits his snowy complexion. It'll feel strange to see him change.
How awesome would it be if his head and wings were different colors, and his stomach and sides, like a map of our travels? Ow, lay off, will ya? So much for the heat making him docile.
You've only yourself to blame for that one. Hootle takes pride in his appearance, you know.
Fascinating. An appreciation of aesthetic beauty in an owlet so young.
Dohalim, I think you've drawn his attention. Looks like we made it here in one piece.
It's quite hot here. The climate feels different from Menancia's.
It's gotten much cooler since leaving town, though.
Does that mean eyes were burning holes in us?
Something feels odd here. Be on your guard.
So we're back in the Zion mine tunnels. Who would have thought we'd be going through this place again? This is where you and I first fought together.
And also the first time we touched, as I recall.
Wait, really?
Yes, really.
Way!
You're mine! Next, my turn!
Here goes! Burning!
Barely a blip on our radar.
So this path is supposed to take us out to Berg Volcano?
We're not gonna see any lava burst out in front of us or anything, are we?
Don't get so paranoid you let a rock fall on your head, Law. so hot.
Well, yeah. We've reached the inner portion of Berg Volcano.
We need to find that starship. And fast.